Yo, what's up, humans and bots alike? I am Ghangasrath, and welcome to the review. So, today we will be reviewing the Chroma 24 Microlight. So, this is the second iteration of Amazing's Chroma series and came out approximately December 2014 in the middle of the Oracle and the Control/Element V1 releases. Now, these chips have been discontinued from the lineup at around the time the Electros and Spectras were released. So, once again, this specific chip can be found on the Sell All the Lights Facebook page. So let's check out these chips. I've got clear 4.0 casings on them and a closed dome diffuser, but the Amazing site sells a few varieties of diffusers and colored casings. Also, of course, the original 2.0, 3.0, and 4.0 style casing. My favorite so far has in fact been the 4, followed by the 3, which are 2 of the 3 that I have tried. I haven't tried the first not the first iteration, but the 4 is the best anyway. So definitely pick some of those up if you haven't upgraded. It's pretty cheap too. So these can also be modded with either like stickers and decals, or a couple cuts or drills for aesthetic purposes. Like if you wanted to with this diffuser here, you could like put stickers on it, or you could slice open the top there, or you could, of course, drill, like I mentioned. You could like drill in the middle and whatnot to just change up the aesthetic of how the light gets diffused when you put it on. But no, for this I have these unmodded. Some pros is that for its time, this chip was pretty much a marvel of what programmables could be. Of course, they improved with the controls they improved the modes with the controls and added Excel features with the elements, but with the color choices and the simple, nice like UI for the programming, this thing easily got popular. Forbidden also had a niche with its 5th mode, aka Chroma mode, because of its ability to mimic tracer or ribbon patterns, which the newer lights at the time couldn't. So it also has a pretty nice battery life, lasting many a sesh, so to say. I've had to change the bats like every 2 months if you sesh like 2 to 3 hours a week. The conjure mode is pretty intuitive, although if you plan to like get into conjure mode during your show, which of course that's kind of an abstract conjure thing to do, but if you do plan to do that, I suggest not to do that with these lights, because it's not that subtle to show that you're making your light into a conjure mode and then you turn it off and on and stuff, and then changing it back. I mean, you could if you really practice that, but making it conjure mode is intuitive. That's my point there. I've already cons. I've already mentioned this, but it's a more simple light. Although it had its 2 niches, the Chroma mode, and for its time it had the programmable blanks. It had limited flashing patterns, and other lights such as the Spectras literally take the place of the 24 way better than the 24 has ever. It's got no special bugs or anything, so yeah, the Spectras really take over well. I mean, yeah, control's not bad, but yeah, so it also lacks the mode reordering that came with the controls, and this thing also has a slightly annoying dim function or feature when the battery power gets low. Because although it warns you that the battery is low, it can break the illusion when you're giving a show, and it can also disrupt programming your color sets, because you thought you had white but really it looks like a mix of like yellow or orange. So in a ranking, I'd place this light just a little under the OSM2 by a very small margin. So here's an example of how to take out and change the batteries. All you gotta do is boop, pop off the diffuser there, and then the casings is pretty nice on this. Check out the back there. It's you just click that off and you can pull that out. So it's got some nice stuff. You could probably mod one of these with something if you had the expertise to, which I don't. So I don't plan on doing any crazy mods anytime soon, for these at least. You know, and then the battery arm is right there. You just boop, and then you put in the new ones. Here's how you put it back on. Just remember that, especially with the 4.0 casings, they have that little, they have this little, it's kind of like a click assist, so to think of, on the top, if you can tell, and that's how you know it's the top. It's got the little dankhead on it too, so, you know, fun, whimsical, you know. And then soon, right after I get this back on, I'm going to show you how to, I'm going to show you the sets and then how to make a pattern. So this is strobe. It's just a low red strobe, no blanks, to show how it works. And then this one has choke blanks, hyper strobe, medium yellow. This one's a low one, no blanks, a low red. DOPS is the third mode. Fourth mode is strobe. This is with no blanks. It just, you can kind of tell that it's got a bit of a blinky trail in general without blanks on it. And then this one. This is the niche mode right here, Chroma mode, where it can match or, you know, pretend to be other patterns like tracer or ribbon. So I'm going to show you how to program a mode by using the first mode. First mode is strobe mode. It's gonna boop, and then hold it down for a bit. You just wait for that to happen right there, the blink red. And obviously, since these are the 24s, you got 24 colors on them, including the blank. Blank is the second one right there. That low thing right there. It's pretty beautiful. I would use this as a thing. You know, it's pretty nice. But yeah, this signifies blanks. So I'm just gonna make a simple mode like, you know, low red. I say low because these things also got tint control. So you can get high, medium, or low for any of the 24 colors, depending on how long you hold it down for. Here, example right here for white. High, medium, low. High, medium, low, and then you just release. I want medium white. And I'm gonna go back to red here, put another low red, and then I'm gonna put a blank. And to show you how to exit, you know, I'm done with my set right now. So I'm just gonna hold it down at the blank. It blinks red, and I got a new mode right here. Check it. Yeah, not too bad. I mean, it's not the best mode I've ever made. That's just kind of an example of stuff you can do with it. It's pretty nice, pretty fun. Definitely play around with it if you buy one, or come across one, of course. Okay, so just a reminder, I put this a little behind the OSM2, but you know, you're gonna have to buy, find, play around with it to really make your own assessments as well. And now with the review out of the way, here's a light show.
bit, creative imagination began to build a new art form. Makes me feel I belong to something.
So, remember that these are the Chroma 24s and can be found on the Amazing, or well, not on the Amazing side anymore, on the Sell All the Lights Facebook page. And if you wind up getting anything else from Amazing, like these nice dome diffusers that you can mod by drills or whatnot, or if you want to upgrade your casing, or if you want to change the color of your casing, of course, use the code Aloha Nation on your way out of the site and of the purchase to support the gloving scene in Hawaii. And if you got anything else or anything in mind that you think I can review for you guys, then definitely send them my way. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe if you got interest in this product or others. And thanks for watching. Keep chill and shoots.